Okay, improv video. Not really. You like that little intro there? Hi, how's it going? We're currently outside right now. I wanted to take this moment to do some reflection because we've started a new year. It's 2023, January 2nd. Current time here is 12:46 p.m. CST. I'm using a boom mic just down here with a sock on it because I don't have a proper sock for it. But hey, you got to use what you have around you. And the sun's just coming out now, so I might look a bit overexposed. But I wanted to talk about a moment of reflection. And you're going to hear some traffic outside. You're going to hear some driving and stuff. Oh, the sun just came out. Oh my gosh. I might look blown out, but that's okay. 2022 for myself has been an extremely rewarding year, good and bad. And, I was hoping you can take this time to reflect on yourself and what you've done this year, in 2022, and see what you can do better in 2023. I'm going to share some of my thoughts, my accomplishments and my failures, and hopefully we can just reflect together and go on from there. It's a nice day out here, minus 14 I think. You can tell I got the jacket on, it's a little chilly. Oh, you can see that. I've done a lot of good things and I've done a lot of bad things this year. Most importantly, I've moved out of my parents' place and got into my own apartment, which you can see right now. I am currently on the balcony, and I have sorry, someone's calling me. It's going to be an edited part. Someone from China is calling me. What? China mainland. Yeah, and I would say that's my biggest accomplishment from 2022 was moving out of my parents' place and living on my own, and just learning to be more careful with my financials because if you've seen my I ordered thousands of dollars. Sorry, I spent thousands of dollars on takeout. I've spent thousands of dollars on just takeout, and I spend more than I make, which is not a good thing. And so from moving out, it has taught me to be more careful with what I spend because it's essentially not a lifestyle I can support, and it's not a healthy lifestyle that I can support, that I don't want to support. So from moving out, I've saved myself a lot of money. I've been more conscious with my financials. I'm more careful with how I spend my time with either people or in meetings and stuff, just being more time aware, because you can't get time back, you can't refund time. This video I'm recording right now, I can't get the time back, but at least I have something to reflect back to, and that's the beauty of video, and that's the beauty of photos. It's being able to reflect back on a memory that was taken on that specific date that can never be relived again. It can only be relived in our memories. And the sun's down again. Okay, good. And so what I've done more often from 2022 was to take more photos and to take more videos, just to take more memories, but not to deter away from certain live events all the time. Great example, I went to go see The Weeknd in Toronto. Amazing. Amazing. This is freaking best concert I've been to. But I didn't record a lot of it. I only recorded maybe highlight moments I wanted to record, and then the rest of the time it was just experiencing the event in person with everyone around me, with the music, the beautiful light design, the set design. Shout out to those guys there. But yeah, another thing I've learned is to really respect my own time and respecting other people's time, because we're all busy. We all have our own things to do. We all have our own problems to deal with in our lives. So when you're hanging out with someone, you want to do your best to respect their time and, do what you got to do with them. If you're hanging out with them, you're reconnecting, great, do that. Don't go on your phone too long unless you're showing them a memory, but then that eventually becomes like a rabbit hole of, hey, check out this stuff. Oh, hey, I forgot I did this thing on Instagram, I'll show you this. So be careful. I would advise just to be aware of how often you go on your phone, and if you're hanging out with a friend, don't go on your phone all the time when you're hanging out with them. Do your best to be there in person with them. And I know I'm a culprit of this certain task as well. Not task, but I'd say like a minor habit is going on my phone when I'm hanging out with people. It's not exactly the best thing to do. I think what you should do is put your phone down and enjoy the presence of the person in front of you, because one day they could just disappear, and that would be devastating. So whoever you're with, hanging out with, really taking that time, take a moment in your head to be grateful for this person in front of you. Unless they're like a terrible human piece of trash, then like I mean, learn what you can from them, but otherwise, you should probably not be in that that friendship. Yeah, moving out. You can tell this is unedited because of these pauses. My hand's getting cold too. I'm not wearing gloves. But moving out was a major change in my life. I hired a fitness coach. You're most likely going to see like a fitness related video coming out maybe this month. But did I hit my goals? Maybe you'll find out in the next video. But essentially, I've got a new fitness video coming out in the month. Some goals. Let's talk about goals. So when people talk about goals, it's usually just talk for the most part, including myself. Like, I talk a lot. I've said in the previous video, I talk more than I do. So I say I'm going to do something, and then sometimes I don't do it, and it wasn't like that all the time. I used to be pretty on par with my tasks and doing everything on time, and that's fallen off. And I still have some deep reflection to do to understand why I do that, and then just to eliminate the thought process of doing something and just doing it, because it's often I get stuck thinking about what to do and thinking about the best ways to do it, when really that 1 hour that I spent doing that could have been spent making my way to the gym and actually doing it. And hey, Coach, if you're watching this, Anthony, if you're watching this, I appreciate you, love you, bro. I know I haven't been the greatest client, but at least I'm able to acknowledge some of these drawbacks I have. And sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad on some days, but what's important is not giving up. And whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to quit, if it's a bad habit, just don't quit. Like, keep trying. Hamza said it really well in one of his videos. When you're trying to break a habit, you don't just break it on the first try for the most part, unless you're like you're man-possessed. But it takes several tries to quit, especially if it's like a really like deep habit that you've been doing for years and years. Generally, it's not easy to quit. You know, like a deep habit for me was takeout, and you know, since I moved out, it's been so much better to cook and to just enjoy the food that I am cooking. I know what is going into my body. So shout out to Hamza, good guy, great guy. What's the third point? Let's do a third final point before I get too cold out here. Am I in focus? Well, I don't know. But hey, comment down below if you like these long, you know, unedited style talks. Because I'm trying to find my style on YouTube right now. You've noticed, if you've been around, you've noticed I do some edits, I do some unscripted kind of style videos like this, or maybe slightly edited, but I'm still trying to figure out my style. And to finish it off, this final point is YouTube. So I've been a long-standing YouTube user since 2008, and it's always been my dream to, oh, sun's coming out. It's always been my dream to be a YouTuber, watching all my favorite YouTubers come up and become, you know, successful because of their consistency and, you know, the good habits and stuff. So it's very inspirational, and you know, it's my time to make that happen. And with your help, watching the videos, you know, we can get through this together. We'll grow together, actually. If you're, you know, my first subscriber or my 10th subscriber, wherever you are, let's grow together. And I want to see this channel grow exponentially. I'm going to work my booty off, and you know, I'm saying that not just to say it, but so I have on video record proof that that I want this to happen, and I will make it happen. And it's all a mindset thing. You see how I'm not downgrading myself. I'm not saying, oh, maybe I'll make it to 20 subscribers. Like, no, like I will make this happen. And there will be ups and downs, but I am more than happy to have you along in this journey, whether you've tuned in very later on in the journey of my YouTube channel, or you've been a supporter since day one. It's for us to grow, not just for myself, but it's for us to grow. I want to see you grow with me. Although I may not know you personally, I know with these videos I'm able to impact millions. And voice crack. And that is my goal, is just to impact millions through this YouTube channel. And I'm going to do my best to share my knowledge, good and bad. There's going to be some things that I follow and some things I don't follow that you may or may not agree with, but that's the beauty of this journey. You're literally growing with me. You're understanding the pros and cons of certain tasks that I do, or so on and so forth, and the mindset and like just all that stuff. So I think I'm just rambling on at this point. We're going to finish it off here. It's very sunny. I'm going to go get some coffee. Again, comment down below if you like these kind of long style videos. I actually really do enjoy this type of style. It's a lot more chill, a lot more relaxed. I really enjoy the improv aspect of talking to the camera like this, but I also do enjoy the scripted videos as well. But please let me know if you're into these kinds of videos more in-depth, more like conversational style, or do you like more of those presentations, you could say, those more edited videos. Either way, I'm still trying to figure out my style, and thank you for watching.